I remember when Mr. Mande Ninja Man on stage, and then I call him. I'm a governor, then I pull, then I look at me and say,
Beenie Man has been lagging in reference to Vybz Kartel from about 2010. So if we're supposed to crown a king of this current generation,
Fresh drop.
we would have to say
Blessed day, my people. So in today's video, we're going to talk about squash and some updates that we're getting. And you don't know, the entertainer was recently arrested and transferred to a new facility, but an update come out today. So we definitely want to find out what's going on with squash. You see it? Also, squash producer Automatic is now freed of his recent charges. Because you don't know that the producer did go through some little situations and things, my people. So may I give you that information there as well. Also, we're going to talk about reggae artist Natty King begs the government to implement a policy that would penalize artists for using foul language in their music. At the first, may I say something like this, my people. Also, we're going to talk about Selector Triple X, who says that since Vybz Kartel released from prison, Beenie Man has not been the same. And you don't know him speak on the whole King of the Dancehall debate. Of course, you know, recently Beenie Man said some things, I think about 2 days ago, as it relates to the King of Dancehall title here. You see it? Also, we're going to talk about Sean Kingston, who appears in federal court for his fraud trial. You don't say Sean Kingston I go through that situation there with his mother. Also, we're going to talk about Popcaan sending out a message, and this is in relation to Cocotti, who recently passed away. And also, we're going to talk about a top African artist named Stonebwoy. Him actually unfollowed Vybz Kartel, and this is probably in relation to Vybz Kartel picking sides, is it? And also, we're going to talk about Lisa Hyper continues to troll Dexta Daps and how good them little situation was in the past. So may I play a video? It seemed like Lisa Hyper just not change when it comes to Dexta Daps. But before I'm going to further into the topics, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And click the notification bell. Put it on all. That way you can get notified when I post a new video. Alright, people. So the first thing we're going to talk about is squash, right? I'm going to give you some update because it's been a while since we get any update on squash. The last time, as I say, we hear him get transferred to a new facility and things. So make we get into this article so I understand what's going on. Is it? So the article is saying Squash to return to court on April 2nd for arraignment. Dancehall entertainer Squash is set to return to court on April 2nd for an arraignment hearing. Squash, whose given name is Andre Maurice Whitaker, made his first appearance in court in Miami-Dade County in the U.S. state on Florida on Wednesday morning. His matter was mentioned in the short court hearing. An arraignment hearing is where a criminal accused will be formally read the charges against them and they'll be able to enter a plea. The matter of bail will also be discussed at the hearing. Squash is charged with illegal possession of a modified firearm and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. He was arrested on February 24 in Miami following a traffic violation. During the traffic stop, police searched the vehicle in which Squash was traveling and found a Glock pistol modified with an Invisi switch. That weapon is referred to as a chip Glock. The weapon was found in the passenger side glove compartment where the entertainer was sitting. Another Glock pistol loaded with an extended clip and 3 loaded magazines were found during the search. Squash and the other occupant of the car, Zidane George Prescott, were subsequently arrested. Prescott was found to be operating the vehicle without a permit. According to police reports, the arrest of Squash and Prescott came after a person who was under observation by the Federal Bureau of Investigations (FBI) was seen giving Squash a black object. It's believed the object is the gun found in the glove compartment during the arrest. So yeah, my people, that is what's going on as it relates to dancehall artist Squash. As it April 2nd, the entertainer go back to court and that's how him can enter. Whether I'm guilty or not, and them are going to read him charges to him and all these things. So that's what's going on, is it? Anyway, my people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Triple X, who says that since since Vybz Kartel get released from prison, Beenie Man has not been the same. Beenie Man is now working overtime for keep on top on them thing. They understand? And of course, he was speaking about this whole King of the Dancehall debate, which doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon. You understand what I say? And of course, Beenie Man did an interview about 2 days ago with the Breakfast Club, and that is how the subject kind of come up back, because Beenie Man make it be known say I am the only king of dancehall and him not compete with himself, and you know people must put respect on him name him in the game from 1970 say or 1980. One out of the two of them, but over 40 years Beenie Man in the game, and he used longevity as one of the tools them for say why him are the king of dancehall. You understand? Plus, you don't know the Grammys, him awards and them thing there. And remember, Beenie Man did also make a video, and this is how him did have to say.
I've done so many things at this music right here, which is dancehall music. See, alright? I remember when Mr. Mande done Ninja Man on stage, and then I call him. I'm going now, then I pull, then I look at me and say, you have to pick up this man's career because Jamaica will kill him. And me I say, alright, don't worry about it. We can't find everyone on the stage. You when you come on and say, Beenie Man, you're a king for your born out to your mother belly. And my stage in Japan. And everything is on the internet you can see it. Every time you see me and him on my stage in Japan because somebody asked me not to leave him alone. Him work on the stage till the next year and get a show for himself. We got New York, I go up on the stage, the people them don't want to hear him. Go up on the stage and make the people them know say my DJ. Make him chat and the people them listen to him. Alright? When the man said the individual in a war from rescue, you can't know that. And I'm going to the DJ, so why should I bad man this? Why should I fight against this man? See it? Me, I have everything in me. I work for it. It's not like you sit down and say, alright, may I go for that, may I go for this, and may I go for that. I work for it. Everything where you see me gain in music, I go for it. Work hard for it. 11 DJ of the year, oh God, how many things that I have achieved in music is because I work hard. So, I don't want some look at me and go, I want to sit down for my name like I can done my career. I cannot even touch my career because I'm done name Beenie Man already. I cannot bust again. I just listen if you know.
Yeah, my people. So Beenie want people for put respect on him name and them thing there. Anyway, I'm gonna move to a triplex officer right now. And can tell me if you don't agree with what the selector is saying in relation to the King of the Dancehall title.
I'm gonna rate Beenie Man down to the ground. Beenie Man, to me, is one of the most talented artists that will ever come out of Jamaica. Also, I rate Vybz Kartel to the ground as well. Boy, I'm really and truly don't want to be forced to pick sides, and I'm not going to pick sides because the respect I have for Vybz Kartel is a different respect I have for Beenie Man. I hold both artists in an extremely high esteem.
Fresh drop.
Excuse me. I hold both artists in an extremely high esteem. However, there's a lot of things that Vybz Kartel has done that I personally cannot co-sign, that I personally do not agree with. And there's a lot of things that Beenie Man has done that I personally cannot agree with and I cannot co-sign. However, in the late part of Vybz Kartel career, since we've seen him leave prison, we've seen Kartel appear, I may say appear because I don't know.
Fresh drop.
Appear to turn over a new leaf as he seemed like he has evolved into a different individual. Zin, since Kartel come from jail, we have seen an evolution in Beenie Man as well. I don't know if I want to say it's an evolution or a disintegration. I don't know what to call it specifically. But since Vybz Kartel come out of jail in the summer last year, Beenie Man has not been the same. I don't want to use the word regression, but I stay far from that word. Whoever said that word a while ago, I stay far from that word. Millie, I don't want to use that word because I don't want what I'm saying right now to come off as any form of disrespect, because I honestly mean no disrespect to either of the individuals that we're going to have a discussion about tonight.
Fresh drop.
The truth of the matter is, you can't deny Beenie Man's talent. The truth of the matter again is, we can't deny Vybz Kartel's talent. The whole argument about who is king of the dancehall, to me, is something that is futile and unnecessary. Me personally believe it is unnecessary. Facts being this. Yellowman was the first person who they say was the king. The generation of King Yellowman in the inception of dancehall, the real inception of
Fresh drop.
dancehall, the moment we can say, all right, boom, this is where we move rock steady, ska and everything, reggae, and then we move and get a subset of reggae, which was dancehall. With the emergence of dancehall, we have to say that Yellowman is the king of that period of time of dancehall. It could also be said that moving from Yellowman up into another generation with Lieutenant Stitchy, with Popcaan, with Shabba Ranks, with Super Cat and them thing there, it could have been said that Shabba Ranks was the king of that era. It could have been said, and I don't think anybody would have disagreed.
Fresh
I
drop.
don't think anyone would have disagreed with saying that Shabba Ranks was the king of that era. Moving again, coming forward. It could have been, yeah, Ninja Man. I don't think Ninja Man and Shabba share the same, but with the accolades that Shabba Ranks had garnered, I think Ninja Man was more a man of the country, and Shabba Ranks was a man of the country and also a man of international accolades. So that is why I would say Shabba Ranks would be a king in that era. You understand? Moving right along, coming up into Capleton, Buju Banton era, Bounty Killer era, Spragga Benz and them man the era, Beenie Man. To be honest, we would have to say it is obvious and easy to say that Beenie Man was the king of dancehall, even though when he was crowned king of the dancehall,
Fresh drop.
it was met by a whole lot of controversy. A lot of persons look at it and say, a foolishness. The man them attack. Zane, snap them, big up yourself. Why them did this? So coming on a mic stand. Yeah, so with Beenie Man's consistency, Beenie Man has always been from Beenie Man boss till mid 2000s. Beenie Man has always been in the top 5. Beenie Man has always been in the top 5 dancehall artists at all times. If him drop out of top 5, he's not going to further than probably 7.
Fresh drop.
Yet, so it's always been in the top 10 artists. And dancehall has certainly have hundreds of artists we're at any one point in time. Zine? But if we're going to be realistic and we are going to be honest, you see, from 2000 and about, I could say 2010, from about 2010, Beenie Man has been lagging in reference to Vybz Kartel. Beenie Man has been lagging in reference to Vybz Kartel from about 2010. So if we're supposed to crown a king of this current generation,
Fresh drop.
we would have to say that Vybz Kartel is the king of this generation. Now, saying that Vybz Kartel is the king of this generation, I honestly do not believe that takes away anything. I don't think that take away anything from Beenie Man. I don't think that takes away anything from Shabba Ranks. And I honestly do not think that takes away anything from Yellowman. It doesn't discredit any of the kings of the dancehall coming up. Because the truth of the matter, one day, Vybz Kartel will not be king anymore. There will be another king. How does it go? Succession. Every monarchy have to have succession. Succession have to unite. One person are gonna live forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. But not never discuss who are gonna be the next king. But as I say, there must become another king of the dancehall one day.
Fresh
one day.
drop.
It doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime for no. But for now, it is easy to state that Beenie Man is the king.
Yeah, man, it kind of seem like he make a mistake at the end, though. Seem like a really Vybz Kartel him want to say. Because obviously, if you don't watch out the video, you hear him say Vybz Kartel is the current king of dancehall, you see me? So, I don't know, my people. As I said, this topic, it just comes up every month, every week, every day. And Beenie Man even name him tour, King of the Dancehall tour, you understand? Him upcoming tour. So, you don't need to know how Beenie Man really feel as it relates to this King of Dancehall title. But let me know if you don't agree with what Triplex is saying in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Lisa Hyper, who continues to troll Dexta Daps. And you don't know, Lisa Hyper recently get released from a hospital. We see she start do some live and she start, interact back with the fans them and them thing, you see it. And it seems like she's all good, even though we say like, she make a couple people jar out on the live what day, But yeah, the thing about Lisa Hyper, she's a feisty person in general, whether she'll lose it or not. So, you don't know what the as me say. She, chip some words out for some people and stuff like that. But she did it on live and you don't know she'll play her song, I think a hard drive it name. And she start to trouble Dexta Daps and thing with people, you see me? Even though I just she whisper him name, but you could have known that Dexta she talk about, because she talk about the best thing she ever have. And, me I try to keep it friendly. Let's just say, she talk it the explicit way. But anyway, make a jump in another clip here and only can tell more anything about this in the comment section.
Pull up this blow. Yo, and the biggest never done on the boy down. You don't ball out him name. Choo-choo. We don't ball out him name. Me I don't know who me a talk. Yo, you know who, man. Don't tell nobody. Come so glad, pull it up.
Yeah, man. And the thing about it, people dead around are, kind of laugh and giggy. You see me? Remember Dexta Daps, people, well, some people did a blame for what happened to her, You understand? Even Footer come out and say, Dexta, reach out to Lisa, talk to her and them thing there. Remember, two person them say, make Lisa act the way she did act. Vybz Kartel and Dexta Daps. You see it? Remember, she said she did prego for the entertainer and all these things, but seem like she's back and she not gonna stop trouble Dexta Daps. Anyway, my people, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is a reggae artist named Natty King. Most of us are supposed to know him kind of have a hit single. He have more than one song, but the one when he shouldn't bring the guns come to town, that one there where everybody know and thing is it. Now he is now calling on the government for crack down upon the artists them where sing, certain lyrics and them thing, the foul mouth artists, yeah man, for penalize them. And you don't know him. I guess he want the music for clean up and thing. But I actually get into this article. Only can tell me if you don't agree with what the entertainer is saying, is it? So the article is saying, reggae singer Natty King calls for a government crackdown on dirty mouth artists. Reggae singer Natty King is taking a bold stance against the explicit content dominating Jamaica's music scene. The No Guns to Town hitmaker is calling on the government of Jamaica to implement a policy that would penalize artists for using foul language in their songs. Speaking in a recent live stream with publicist Ralston Barrett, the conscious reggae artist argued that too many of today's entertainers are inoculating the country and the youths them with negative influences, pushing content that promotes, violence, vulgarity, and immorality. My bad, not immortality, immorality. A solution, a strict vetting process for music releases, fines for explicit material, and a total ban of such songs from public airwaves. If you don't want enemies, then leave truth alone, he declared, standing firm despite potential backlash from industry players. Natty King, born Kevin Roberts, rose to fame in the early 2000s with his hit song No Guns to Town, a powerful anthem against gun violence. His catalog stepped into social justice, Rastafarian principles, and messages of unity, and earned him a dedicated following both locally and internationally. Unlike many of his contemporaries who have leaned into the more aggressive and explicit nature of dancehall, Natty King has remained committed to roots, reggae, and genre that, despite declining commercial dominance, continues to be Jamaica's most globally recognized musical export. According to UNESCO, reggae generates over $300 million annually in revenue for Jamaica, underscoring its economic and cultural significance. However, Natty King believes that Jamaica's government has neglected its responsibility to uphold moral standards in the music industry. He pointed out that while some countries reject certain lyrical content outright, Jamaica allows its airwaves to be flooded with dirty mouth lyrics. His criticism also extends to the nation's heavy reliance on Bob Marley's legacy to sustain its tourism industry, which contributes approximately to 9.2% to the country's GDP, according to the World Travel and Tourism Council. While dancehall remains commercially influential, with artists like Vybz Kartel, Shensia, and Skillibeng breaking into international markets, its explicit content has led to bans in some countries. Despite the controversy, Natty King appeal reignites a long-standing debate about artistic freedom versus social responsibility in Jamaican music. Should the government intervene to clean up the industry, or should artists be left to express themselves freely? As reggae and dancehall continues to shape Jamaica's cultural and economic landscape, the question remains, how much influence should the state wield over the nation's most powerful export? People, want to tell me if you don't agree with what Natty King is saying. This is definitely something for you to think about. You see me? While would I like to have clean music, but you know you have people who love the raw music them same way and thing. But I understand what I say. I remember Natty King, I one of them, you know, real Rastaman, them not really in a certain things, which obviously are why I call out the government for stand firm with him on this whole thing, is it? But let me know if you not agree or not in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is an African artist named Stonebwoy and following Vybz Kartel, my people. And you don't know why him not come out and directly talk why man follow Kartel, but many people believe say it have to do with Shatta Wale, you understand? So remember when Kartel get free last year, well, Stonebwoy was one of them we did happy for the entertainer, seeing my people, but you know Shatta Wale, a lot of persons more look upon him as a person who love Vybz Kartel, which is why him did even put Vybz Kartel as him DP, him display picture on Instagram, because him been screaming and saying free Vybz Kartel, and you don't know him even, I guess he feels as if he's a part of the Gaza movements and stuff like that, but him just living in Africa. Anyway, when Kartel it free, we say Stonebwoy did make a post that say, Adija Azim Palmer, road I go burn up, free at last, BIM Festival with some question signs. You understand, my people? Now, I don't think Vybz Kartel did respond to him. Fast forward a little bit, who Vybz Kartel did invite for come Freedom Street? Oh no, see, where this I go, right? Obviously, Shatta Wale him invite for forward out here. He didn't invite Stonebwoy and thing. So fast forward a little bit more now. Well, fast forward to today, Stonebwoy finally unfollow Vybz Kartel. You see, my people, and I think it's because he's not getting any acknowledgement. Well, a lot of the people I'm saying now get acknowledgement from Vybz Kartel. Plus, Vybz Kartel are bless up Shatta Wale and them thing. And you know, it's like if you bless up your enemy or whatever them consider themselves to be, you know how that go. You see, my people. So it's a little situation I go on. I also see Vybz Kartel put out a video. I think yesterday and put it out. I don't even know if it reached 24 hours yet. I big up some of the African artists them, and him talk about the movement and the unity and stuff. But Vybz Kartel never call Stonebwoy name. Him only call some other people who come from Africa. Listen to that clip, my people.
No, TJ, believe me, cause remember, you know, Shatta Wale, my brother that. So when I say Red Boom, right? To them I talk to Wizkid, my brother that. I talk to Davido the other day, my brother that. I talk to Burna Boy the other day, my brother that. The point I'm trying to make is one African family dominate the globe. From Africa to the Caribbean to America to Europe. So me I say, so we now showing that unity, showing that strength, bro, we unstoppable. One Africa and a one God, and he's the greatest.
Yes.
I'm out.
Yeah, man, so that's what's going on, my people. I don't know, but you don't know, at the end of the day, it seems like Stonebwoy feel a way about it and thing, you see me? No, say Stonebwoy and Beenie Man good, you see it. I think Beenie Man did even got the Beam Festival go perform over there, so I don't know, my people, but let me know anything about this in the comment section.
Boy, on a long talk, you know, on a long talk, you know. Real gangsters not talk, you know, real shatters not talk, you know. Others the work, you know, so watch out, the world I go see how come the shatter link up to Vybz, the shatter link up to whole heap of dancehall artists. We love the ruggedness, though. Shout out to Bounty Killer, Vybz Kartel, Gaza, and Stonebwoy.
You know?
Gaza lifestyle.
Hey. What you know, the man that talk about Gaza lifestyle, but Gaza in a jail right now. Gaza in a jail. Gonna lock up.
So, you know,
Can't come out. Gaza lock up.
I'm gonna lock off their mics right now.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is squash producer Automatic, who is now freed of DRUG charges. You see it, people? So I don't want to say the word, but that's going to say D charges. We know what the D stand for. Anyway, let me get into this story so I understand what's going on. So the article is saying, dancehall producer Automatic freed of D charges. Dancehall producer Automatic was today acquitted of D charges in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court after prosecutors offered no evidence against him. The 40-year-old producer, whose real name is Otto Wallace, had been charged with possession of COCAINE, dealing in COCIANE, attempting to export, that same thing, and conspiracy to export, that same thing. However, Parish Judge Leighton Morris ordered his release after the prosecution offered no evidence on all counts. The case stemmed from a February 2020 incident in which a package was mailed from a Kingston office after being collected by global courier firm DHL. The package was tested and found to contain 4.9 ounce of the white thing. During the investigation, the sender allegedly told police that Wallace had given her the package to ship, which led to his arrest. However, Wallace's attorney Chadwick Berry pointed out weaknesses in the prosecution's case, arguing that it had failed to establish a direct connection between his client and the package. In light of this, the prosecution agreed that it was unable to mount a successful case, leading to the dismissal of all charges. So yeah, my people, that is what's going on as it relates to Automatic, is it? So let me know anything about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Popcaan sending out a message as it relates to veteran reggae artist Cocotti, who recently passed away, is it? So Popcaan wants to know when is the the candlelight a keep theme, but I almost sure that the candlelight already kept. Yes, it. I'm not sure if it's an official candlelight, but me see Dan Mafia put out a video saying they're Cocotti candlelight. You get what I say, my people? So I'm not really sure. I know they're gonna have a different candlelight theme in I think Florida. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it gone yet, but I know me the glimpse an article or something like that. But anyway, we see Popcaan goes boom and made a poster saying, where's the Jamaican candlelight for legendary Cocotti is keeping, with the question sign. I would like to know, because if they're not doing it, we keeping our own candlelight for Uncle Coco. Yeah, my people. So Popcaan want to know. So I'm not sure, but I guess them can still keep them things same way, you understand? Because at the end of the day, Papi did rate Cocotti and thing. But we also see something else come out as it relates to the funeral and thing, my people. So we now see it on the screen now. Calvin Scott, Sunday, April the 6th, 2025, in his hometown of Clarendon. And he might tell you, say, it's going to be live stream and all of that. So that's how I'm going to know what's going on as it relates to Cocotti. Also, them say more information to come. Yes, it. So, let me know anything about this in the comment section. So, the next thing we're going to talk about is Sean Kingston and some more updates that we're getting in relation to him making an appearance in Broward Federal Court. Yes, it. And this have to do with some, fraud thing we involve him and his mother. So, this is what the story I say. Sean Kingston appears in Broward Federal Court for fraud trial. Jamaican/American singer Sean Kingston appeared in federal court on Monday for the first day of his trial, facing allegations of involvement in a $1 million fraud scheme. The 34-year-old artist, whose real name is Kishan Anderson, and his mother, Janice Turner, 61, are charged with multiple counts of grand theft and wire fraud. Both Kingston and Turner were present in court as jury selection commenced. Turner requested a charge of legal representation, citing conflicts with her previous attorney. The jury selection process, which will narrow down 45 potential jurors to 12 jurors and one alternate, remain ongoing. Kingston was arrested in California in May 2024. The same day, authorities raided his Southwest Ranches mansion in South Florida, leading to Turner's arrest. The raids were conducted following a lawsuit filed against Kingston for allegedly not paying for luxury items. Meanwhile, Turner has faced legal issues in the past over false loan applications and bank fraud. If convicted, both face up to 20 years in prison for each of the 6 counts against them. Federal prosecutors allege that Kingston and Turner orchestrated a scheme to defraud sellers of high-end luxury items, including specialty vehicles and jewelry, by using fraudulent documents and false wire transfers. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the South District of Florida stated that the duo unjustly enriched themselves by falsely representing that they had executed bank or wire or monetary payment transfers. Authorities say the scheme resulted in over $1 million in unpaid property. The case follows a lawsuit accusing Kingston of failing to pay for luxury items. His mother has also previously faced legal issues related to false loan application and bank fraud. So, yeah, my people, the two of them are look upon what, 20 years? Jano Star. I could also watch and see how this play out, you see it? So let me know anything about this in the comment section, and thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.